Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Hyundai or Kia guys. Any Hyundai Kia gasoline diesel. You have white smoke coming out of the exhaust system and it kind of like smells Swedish. It has sweet taste. David will explain what causes that and what you most likely did wrong to actually devastate your engine guys. You may say bye-bye to your engine in some cases. In some cases it's savable, so make sure to stand till the end and we'll explain what it is. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission in the shop here is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos for you. Now if you need to buy any parts tools for a good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. Usually you can save quite a bit of money. Now that engine is out of a Hyundai Kia guys. Hyundai Kia, their sister companies, their engines have been reused in multiple Kia and Hyundai models. For instance, that engine can be found in about 6 Hyundai models and about 6 Kia models. And if you look everywhere, you can find the Hyundai Kia logo on the engine. Almost anywhere guys, okay, that logo is available. It's unbelievable. On the engine box, cylinder head, anything is interchangeable. If you have that year 2.4 GDI engine, for instance, Kia Optima, Hyundai Sonata, other ones, Santa Fe, Tucson, Kia actually guys, SUVs, Sportage, Sorento as well. Now, what causes that exhaust smell? Okay, that's Swedish in taste and white in color. Pretty simple guys. Most likely, okay, you have problems where coolant is entering the exhaust system and burning through the exhaust, and that's what will cause that. Now if you fix it on time, you may save quite a bit of money, just a little bit of work, and you may be able to do it. But we'll explain also what caused that thing, so you don't do that again in the future and destroy your engine. Number one thing, okay, that will be caused guys, okay, number one, by a bad head gasket. The head gasket is between the engine block right here. It will be on top like that, and then on top you're going to have the cylinder head on top of the engine guys. So this will be the cylinder head right here. And if you look guys at that head, okay, it has multiple coolant chambers, channels as well, and the purpose of the gasket is to prevent, okay, actually to make sure that coolant stays in the coolant passages, the engine oil stays in the oil passages, and compression stays in the cylinders. When the gasket fails, often will happen where coolant will leak in the cylinders. From there, vacuum, especially when the cylinders go down, the piston goes down, it will suck coolant. When it goes up, it will pump hot air that can cause the car to overheat too. But often, okay, that coolant will burn through the piston, it will burn through the exhaust, hot catalytic converter inside, hot exhaust, it will come out white smell with sweet taste. White cover with sweet smell taste. So now another thing that can cause that as well, it could be guys cracked cylinder head. Exactly the same thing can happen. Anywhere here, if it's cracked, it will go in the combustion chamber in the cylinder, or cracked cylinder wall, cracked engine block can cause that as well. Now if you just the cylinder head and you fix it on time, you may, all we have to do, replace the cylinder head and have the head surface resurfaced, in the cylinder head resurfaced, and sometimes you need to do the engine block resurfaced as well. But if you guys, okay, don't overheat it, you will be able to save your engine. If you overheat it, you can wrap things really bad to the point that you may not be able to save it. You can lock up your engine and then it's not savable. So make sure that you fix it as soon as you can. Another thing you will notice, the loss of coolant, so you keep adding coolant. I've seen people, sometimes you'll be lucky, you may keep adding coolant and keep driving your car for a long time, but you never know. Usually they don't last very long. But what usually causes that? It could be bad thermostat that's stuck closed or even stuck open sometimes, will not regulate the engine temperature. Overheating the engine can lead to bad blown head gasket. Number two, defective coolant temperature sensor can cause that as well, because if the coolant temperature sensor is not reading correctly, it may not activate, it may tell the engine computer the wrong information. From there, the engine computer will not activate the radiator fan, and that can cause, okay, actually the car to overheat as well. And number three, let's say you actually replace something on your car that involved draining your coolant, anything such as radiator, hose, coolant hose, thermostat, coolant temperature sensor, water pump, that will require to remove the coolant out of the engine. People that do that to replace something, and later they just add coolant, start driving the car, and they overheat it, or they notice that problem will be because you didn't bleed the cooling system. That caused air pocket in the engine. Coolant wasn't flowing freely, wasn't cooling the engine, overheated, you blew the head gasket, and now that's why you have that white smoke, sweet in taste as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.